मसाइल को नहीं एवेन्यू को और कुछ चीज़ें जो है उसका ये है कि अगर किसी के घर को कॉल आ जाए और कार्ड छोड़ जाए और उसका कोई मसला है तो हाफिज साहब से रब्ता कर लें, ये उनको बता देंगे। नाम इनका मार्क रोसैनी है, ब्रॉन्क्स में के ये रहने वाले हैं और अब ये न्यूयॉर्क के इंचार्ज हैं और हमारे ही मसाइल से रिलेटेड इनका जो डिपार्टमेंट है, आप इनकी बात सुनेंगे।
Good afternoon. Salam alaikum, as they say, correct? I have no idea what Shafiq just said, but if that was all about me, don't believe any of it because it's not true. No. I heard my name once in a while and what he was saying, so I'm not that important. I'm not that good. But I guess, well, who am I? Well, I'm Mark Rossini, and I don't know any of you, and I guess that's why I'm here, and I'll be coming back, inshallah. I'll be coming back to your mosque a lot, and meeting with their imam a lot, and meeting with hopefully all of you and getting to know each one of you on a personal basis. And I guess the thing is, like, why am I doing this? And why is the FBI sending me here? And why is Director Mueller, the director of the FBI, make this an important priority for the FBI, this community outreach? Because it's all about, I think, what our parents told us when we were young children. It's all about understanding one another. And if we don't understand one another, if I don't know where you're from, I don't know your customs, I don't know where you're going, you'll never know anything about me either. We have to open up the lines of communication so that we can live in this great country called America. And, you know, really, what is America? I mean, who can really define it? It's America that my grandparents came to from Italy and from Armenia. And they came and they met, my parents met in the Bronx and they married, and here I am. So just like all of you in this room, they came from a foreign land to this country that had a piece of paper called the U.S. Constitution. It didn't have a religion that guided it. It had a piece of paper called the Constitution that said all men are created equal. Everybody is equal before the eyes of the law, before the eyes of the court. And they had to struggle with that language barrier, with this new way of living in this thing called America, side by side with Jewish people and with Catholic people and Presbyterians, etc., etc., and people from Ireland and people from Germany. And it's the melting pot. And this is what New York is, what America is. And you are that wave of immigrants that came at the turn of the last century. You are America. And don't anybody tell you that you're not an American. You come to this country, you're living here, you're working here, you're paying taxes, you're an American. And I, as an FBI agent, and the other law enforcement services, will treat you as such. Sometimes that may not be real to you, that may not appear right. The police may harass you sometimes. You think, or the FBI is everywhere, or the immigration people are coming and taking your people away and they're sending them back home, whatever they're doing. You may feel that oppression. And they're only enforcing the law. And I can't apologize for an individual's behavior. Well, I guess maybe I am. I'm asking you to understand sometimes that we're all not Mark Rossini standing here. We're all not Imam. We're all not, compare myself to Imam, I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is we're all not people of open minds. We don't recruit from the planet perfect. We're individuals, we're human beings, and we make mistakes. And sometimes we make emotional mistakes. And for that, I'm sorry. But I think if we do this more, if I come out here more and I bring some of my colleagues, and if we start talking, maybe we'll come to an agreement, a dialogue, an understanding. You know what the greatest enemy is in the world? Of course, we all can say quickly, oh, it's terrorism, or it's evil, or it's crime, or it's people who hurt children. Sure, we all agree with that. But the greatest enemy, I learned from my mother, is ignorance. When you're ignorant, your heart and your mind and your soul can open up to something different. We all are very safe when something we all know to be familiar. That's why we all run home when there's a problem. That's why we all run to our mother or father or brother or sister, because it's familiar. It makes us feel safe and good. Well, it's the same thing with our customs and the way we were raised. I know what makes me feel good, because it's been since I was this big, or since I was in the womb of my mother. And that's why there's this ignorance, there's this fear, because it's different. I don't know anything about Islam other than what I have read about it. But I am determined to experience it and know it, and I hope you can help me understand it so we can understand each other better and make this a great country to live in, this thing called America, which is still an experiment, folks. It's only been around since 1776. So we're still kicking like a new baby. We're trying to make it right. And we're going to make it right together. That's my commitment to all of you. And thank you for having me here. Inshallah, I'll be back soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mark.
बहुत शुक्रिया आपकी इस बात सुनने का, आपको अंदाजा हो गया कि कितने लोग हम लेके हैं कुछ लोग बात की, और इसमें ये अभी बाहर की मुलाकात होगी, तो इंशाल्लाह ताला आप हाफिज साहब से राब्ते में रहें। अगर कोई भी मसला हो, हाफिज साहब का डायरेक्ट इनके साथ रब्ता है, ये आपकी